Welcome to our latest retail special report. I'm Angelina Zarnecki. The automotive industry is implementing artificial intelligence as a tool to boost business and the user experience. In this report, you'll hear what factors stand out to companies when considering an artificial intelligence provider, why data is critical to AI's performance, and how the technology could help maximize a dealer's budget. Let's begin with Zach Hollowell. He's the Senior Vice President of Mannheim Digital at Cox Automotive. He's worked in the digital wholesale used car business for 23 years. He says through AI, the company hopes to give customers a better experience by providing, quote, completely consistent, trusted condition reports when they buy cars online. In 2018, Mannheim began working with California-based Fusion, starting with Mannheim Express. And Cox Automotive's acquisition in 2021 accelerated the partnership.
We felt like they inherently they were focused on the automotive market. We knew them, they knew us, but more than that, they really had what we felt was the leading AI technology around automated identification and classification of damages on a vehicle.
According to Cox Automotive, the tech is the industry's most advanced imaging inside the auction space. Mannheim generates a condition grade score for vehicles and classifies the damage type and severity using Fusion's AI, which Hollowell says is one of the hardest problems to solve. Describe the damage on a car as a person would.
We are in the process of bringing that technology to life in our wholesale and potentially retail environments as well across Cox Automotive. What they do, I think that's so unique and different is that they take a multi-angle view of damages, and as anyone who's looked at a car knows, a dent on a car looked at from different angles and light can look very different. And so they've taken that sort of that understanding, and they've used artificial intelligence to capture that damage more accurately than we believe anyone else out there.
The importance of having data to train artificial intelligence is something Hollowell says people may miss.
You may have a good algorithm that can learn how to determine something like damage on a panel, but you need to be able to test it. You need to have lots and lots of data to be able to run through it to ensure that you capture every instance accurately at an accuracy level that is equal to or exceeds a trained human inspector for doing that damage. And that's one of the things that we love about Fusion is that we have this reams of data from Mannheim and from within Cox Automotive that we can run against their AI and make it the best in the industry. There's really no one else out there that has the same kind of scale of data to go along with the AI and other aspects of computer vision that we have within Cox Automotive. So we're really excited about. We feel like we're in a unique position to solve this very challenging problem, across the industry.
Conversational AI is one digital solution dealers are using to answer phones and book appointments at stores.
Thank you for calling Cardinale Way Mazda in Peoria, where we develop outstanding relationships where everyone wins. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. I'm Stella, your digital assistant. How can I help you?
Grace Scott joined Cardinale Auto Group in August of 2021 as the Chief Marketing Officer, a new role for the group. The group had 21 stores at the time, and Scott says by the end of the summer, Cardinale Auto Group will have 25. Part of his role is to oversee technology implemented across the stores. Scott says he uses AI machine learning within stores for phone assistance, as well as obtaining sales leads and advertising, starting with a pilot in 1 to 2 stores.
Because we have an executive team, generally I'll run the pilot, then I present the results to the executive team, and then we make the decision of whether or not we want to make it a global implementation or allow our stores to opt into the implementation based off the fact of whether they need it to fill a gap or whether, it could be a pricing issue as well. Our smaller stores may not be able to handle that price point, and so it may not be the right fit.
Over the first 38 days of using Stella Automotive AI at Cardinale Hyundai, Stella booked 366 appointments in the pilot, rescheduled 29, and canceled 20 appointments. In another pilot, Scott says a lower volume store using Brook AI booked 137 appointments. Scott says AI can be used to maximize budgets and shouldn't be seen as a replacement for humans.
I think we need to keep an open mind when it comes to the technology, that it's not necessarily that it's going to replace humans, but it can absolutely make our business operations a lot more efficient. You think about if you've got any kind of lag in response time, if you've got a BDC that's not very efficient, if you're worried about your sales leads not being handled properly, AI can be an exceptional component to add to your mix. And when you can find a technology partner out there that can maximize your budgets and streamline them across different channels based off of where that user is or where the technology says you need to spend, you'll be able to reduce your budgets drastically.
We thank you so much for watching. Take care.